Good morning. Welcome to Options Center. It has been quite some time, you guys. I haven't had a voice, haven't felt good. I'm back, ready for action. Want to do a quick video before this FOMC action happens, just so we can decipher what's happening as price bumps back and forth from this meeting catalyst. So let's look at the big picture and head all the way down to the 65 and check out some Elliott waves. Now, if you're, by the way, if you're new here, go down to that bottom right hand corner, hit that Option Center logo and subscribe. Now we're checking out the monthly. If you notice, after this nice big bearish candle we got underneath the 20-month simple moving average. We're fighting with that right now. I do suspect after this type of bearish action that we get follow through. Now we're obviously at FOMC, and we're the market really just wants to trick every trader into jumping back in long or holding jumping out of your short positions, things like that. But really, to me, this is the end of wave 5 of 5 of 5. We're looking for big downside going into bear markets, or we're looking at a possible 1, 2, and that would be the more bullish scenario. So either way, we're looking at some downside. But how do we get there? That's the question. So we do have our bearish cross on the monthly time frame of the MACD, and the RSI is down to the 50 area where it seems to be gathering some support. So all of this is pretty choppy because it's on a higher time frame it seems to be a 1-2, and that wave 3 is yet to come. Okay, let's go down to the weekly. Let's change our board here. Things are moving a little bit slow. All right, I added another screen, so I don't know if that's taking up a little bit more memory. Things are moving a little slower. Okay, so we end the series here. Possible 1, 2, and looking for wave 3 down to 50%, which would be right to the bottom of the channel. Maybe pop up for a 4 and head back down all the way to 618. Now, and what we're doing here, we're looking for a 1, 2, 3, and I mean that not necessarily in the sequence of this being a 5-wave series or just being a corrective 3-wave series where we start heading to the upside after that. But the 1, 2, 3 is definitely going to happen in such a way to where it's either a correction or an impulse move. It's just after that, it's unknown whether we're going to get a wave 4 or 5, or we start our ascent to the upside. Okay, so on the weekly, we're clearly in bearish territory on the RSI and the MACD. We're fighting with this support here. It's a massive support, the 4130 area. So we get under there, close under there, and we're talking more downside at that point. That'll be pretty clear of what's going to happen next. Now, going to the daily. We'll change our trend is our friend. Now, I do have a rising pivot here that we have cut underneath. We're trying to get back above it. It's kind of a zone, whether we chop back and forth up above it and beyond it. But looks like, this is a possible 3-wave move down or a 3-wave 4 and 5. So either way, this could happen. Both work for this to be a 5-wave move down, 3-wave move up, and looking for an impulsive 3-wave move down, whether this ABC or 1, 2, 3, we're still looking for more downside at that point. Okay. Now, you see headed down, the momentum still headed down on the daily, and the RSI is in weak territory. We did we can burn through that clearly. We're not in oversold territory, but a slight bullish divergence there. I don't really think that's going to hold. I think we're going to see some oversold situations before this is done. All right, and going on to the 65-minute. Take your time. All right, so we just have a downtrend line here. Looks like we tried to break above it and fake break right back below, or maybe we're fighting around with it. I don't think this is going to be a strong line. After you start oscillating through a trend line, it's kind of invalidates it. It's not going to be very good for us. Let me take this one off. Ooh, I hate how slow this is moving. So we're forming some bullish divergences again here. So we're going to be watching these to see if we have our ending, our low here as a major low, or if it's just like a wave 4 low. And let's take a look at the Elliott Wave just to see if we can have some sort of plan here. There's as usual, several different ways you can look at this. Now, if you're looking at this, the C wave, and we're done here, this could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we're done. You see the 5-wave series here. It's a leading diagonal, 3-wave move up, 5-wave move impulsive down, and that exceeds the wave 1 in size, and then you have a 5-wave clear 5-wave move down for the wave 5. Now that says we're done. We're done with our downside. We did go underneath the what was it, the February lows, March lows. So that would complete all that. Now it's very possible we could start moving up from here to where we're correcting, and then we would see more downside from there. So that's why this is so difficult. Now there's other ways to count this. It might be a little bit more clear on the SPX. Let's check it out instead of moving everything around there. Okay. Sorry about this. I was trying to make this quick while we're waiting for FOMC. Okay. So looking at pretty big picture, if this is a 1, 2, then I suspect we would get a impulsive wave down to the 1618, which is much lower at around the 3500 area down there. So that would mean that we have a lot more to go, and that this is a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and today we're probably going to see a big move down. If after today or next couple days we just start to see this thing nonstop, no bids, then we're going to head down. We're going to head down real low and pretty fast, steady but fast. We shouldn't see any huge bounces at all over that period until we start getting near our target, where you'd have a wave 4 going into wave 5 of 3. And then, so that's the very bearish scenario where we're looking for a 5-wave move down, or this is possibly just an ABC. Now, again, the low could be in, but now if we're counting this as a WXY, we could, if this first move here, 100% move from there would be this around the 4,000, just underneath the 4,000 area. So if you see this and it looks like it's a 1, 2, 3, ended the wave 3, and we pop up today to touch the 386 or maybe to 50%, then that would be the finish of wave 4, and then we'd be looking for a wave 5 down here. I could add that in. Oh geez. Yeah, I'm not going to add all that stuff in right now just because it's taking too long for the computer. I don't want to make this video forever, but I'd put a 5 right here to complete that 5-wave series where it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that would be your ABC. So 3-wave move down, 3-wave up, 5-wave move down for W. And then we'd be looking for a much larger 3-wave move up for retracement to an X, and then down to Y for your finish 3-wave move down there. So a 3, 3, 3. So we just have to watch price action, you guys. That's all there is to it. I know we always say that. You always hear that. Watch price action. We can't predict exactly what's going to happen, but if we have the scenarios in our head, then we can look and see what's happening, and start to play those different scenarios as they come and go, whether you're day trading or putting on some swings. But either way, I do believe that we have a lot more downside. I think we negated the wave 4 scenario to where this is going to head up to wave 5. I do believe we're going to head down for a wave 2 or much further, for 12, 18 months of bear market action or maybe more. So that's what I got for us today. Thanks for joining us here at Options Tender. Check out our Patreon, also the options guys. All that's in the description, you guys. So thanks. Have a great day.